I'm Jaki Farrell. I'm the Charity Director for Seeds4Success. Seeds4Success is a youth work charity based in South West Wiltshire. We cover the community areas of Mere, Tisbury and Wilton, so sort of spanning from the Stourhead Estate in the north down to the Chalke Valley in the south. What we do with young people, we provide a range of programmes, developmental opportunities for them, and our link really with the Landscape Partnership is through our Leisure Credits programme. So Leisure Credits is one of our social action initiatives where young people carry out jobs in the local community to enhance the environment and enable greater access to the countryside. In return for their working, they earn credits, and they can use these credits on developmental and reward opportunities. How this would fit with the Landscape Partnership, we have young people currently sort of engaged in that programme. We'd like to increase the numbers of young people.
I'm Ashley and I'm from Hindon.
I'm Jack and I'm from Kilmington, which is over the other side of Mere.
I'm Hannah and I'm from Denton.
One of the main things about South West Wiltshire is that from the outside it looks like an incredibly affluent area. A lot of the young people we work with actually live in quite a lot of rural deprivation. A number of the I would say probably 95% of the young people we work with either come from low socio-economic backgrounds or are facing additional challenges, be that special educational needs, or maybe they're not in education, employment or training, or maybe they have caring responsibilities or with adults with dependency issues. We provide transport to enable young people to access our sessions. That's really, really important in this area. There's public transport is very, very, very limited at best. The other massive challenge for young people is none of the schools are actually in South West Wiltshire, so they're all bussed over the county to Dorset or into the city of Salisbury. So their friends may live miles and miles away from them. They don't have any access to them in their leisure time. So by working with us, we're bringing together those young people. They're creating new friendships. Why do you come and do leisure credits?
Because I like to learn about the countryside and work with my friends.
I know one of the things that Landscape Partnership were really keen to do was to look at the sky, look at the clear skies at night, and actually that's something that the young people I work with do pick that up and they notice. And on a nice clear night, just in somewhere where there are houses, they're sort of noticing the number of stars that they can see in the sky. And I think it would be a fantastic opportunity to take young people out into the Chalke Valley and up onto the Downs and see the clear night skies.
And I've realised that actually there is a lot more to do in my area because when I first moved down this way I thought there was not much to do, and then when I found Seeds4Success I found that there was a lot more wide variety of choices to do.
We were helping restore a dew pond up on one of the hills in the Chalke Valley over this last summer, and it was a beautiful clear day. It was scorching hot, and just the views from up there were absolutely spectacular, and the young people were just sort of like sat appreciating the views as well when we were having a break. And they didn't know what a dew pond was or why it was there, and learning about the history and the importance of that is really, really important. It makes learning fun. A number of the young people I work with don't engage in formal education well. If they're in school, I've got a number that are not in school or are home educated, but if they're in school, they quite often the young people that actually aren't motivated by formal learning, yet they come and do this and really enjoy this and really learn in a practical way. Generally, young people that we work with, jobs is a real challenge for them. Local jobs, access to local jobs is really, really difficult. And some of them do want to work in the countryside. For example, to go to college from this area, you're facing sort of an hour plus bus ride. To access a college that looks at countryside or outdoor education for a young person, so if they wanted to go into environmental stuff, we're looking at going to either Sparsholt, which is sort of Andover, Winchester way. You're looking at Kingston Moorwood, which is Dorchester, or Lackham, which is Chippenham. Those places are not accessible from South West Wiltshire. So it's really, really important actually that the young people can learn coppicing, hedge laying, those kinds of skills on the ground here in the local community, gain qualifications so that they can use those to help themselves get jobs in the future. As I said, jobs are very, very difficult to find, but there are young people that would like to use those skills, would like to develop those skills and be employed in those areas if at all possible. And I'm hopeful that the Landscape Partnership project will bring those opportunities to local young people to help them stay in this area and continue to make a difference here.